Sheesh, Jesus. Wait a minute, y'all. We got to talk about this. Are we saved by works or are we saved by grace through faith? Which one is it? Because it seems like in today's world that we can get our way to heaven by working to God, by doing things like feeding the poor or helping people of need out. That's what it seems like. That's what society thinks. Well, the Bible says here in Ephesians 2:8-9 that for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. So it's actually a gift of God that we get to heaven. Why is that? Because when God laid down the law of Moses, no man could keep it. They kept messing up. They kept sinning because by your sinful nature, that's all you do. You sin. You mess up with God. Well, Galatians 3:10 says, for all who rely on the works of the law are under a curse. It is written, cursed is everyone who does not continue to do everything that is written in the book of the law, which is Moses. So what is the purpose of Christ coming to save us if man can do a perfect law, do things to obtain salvation? You see, this gets tricky because if we could actually work our way into heaven, right, then on that day of heaven, when we get there, we see ourselves boasting in front of God. Like, oh, I did this and got into heaven. God, I gave you 1 trillion, or I gave you 3 trillion, or I fed this many of people. See, then sin enters into the kingdom of heaven. Then our focus is not on God and worshiping God, it's on us worshiping ourselves. See, God does things strategically. That's why he said, lest any man should boast. It's not of yourself, it's of him. Because what it does is, it takes away your relationship of God and focuses on yourself. You see what I'm saying? You are not saved by keeping the commandments. When you get saved, you want to keep the commandments because the love you have for God. The Bible says we love him because he first loved us. We're saved by grace through faith, right? Our focus is on God alone and what he did at the cross. God bless.